Wills is great because of its people. I think the culture here at Wills is one of a family.
There's really no walls here between physicians, residents, departments, your colleagues, from the first day you walk through the door to the most senior chief of a department.
Working at Wills is like being on a team that's composed only of Heisman Trophy winners. And Rob and Mark are quintessential examples of that. I always say that the residency is the beating heart of Wills Eye Hospital, and I think CPEC would then be maybe the aorta, carrying all the blood from that beating heart to all the different parts of the organism. And their partnership has truly been remarkable in terms of how it's facilitated the life of that CPEC service.
The general ophthalmology service was under the direction of Dr. Adams and Dr. Kane, and that became the cataract and primary eye care service.
So when Dr. Bailey and I became leadership at CPEC, we saw an even greater need to formalize training of cataracts and provide and teach the more specialized parts of the procedure and challenging cases that were now coming through Wills.
When we came on, our goals were to solidify and improve the teaching program, adding some training courses in cataract surgery for the residents, and developed a mentorship program. It was always important to me to be part of my career, to be able to give back. People did that for me when I was training, and it was important to have teaching to be part of my career.
I wanted to be able to teach the next generation of ophthalmologists and be able to return the favor that was done for me.
The way Rob and Mark sort of practice on a day-to-day basis is something that you realize you try to emulate.
Drs. Bailey and Bleacher set the stage for my career. They trained me in surgical skills, diagnostics, also just, I think, how to be a great doctor.
You want to learn from them, you want to respect them. After spending a day with Rob or Mark, you say to yourself, this is what I want to do, this is who I want to be, this is how I want to treat my patients.
Even from the technical aspects, the way I do cataract surgery is emulated off of the way Rob and Mark do cataract surgery. At the very early on in my career, I would record their cases, watch them, and compare them to mine and say, hey, I'd really like to get mine to look like theirs one day.
They make a huge impact on the residents because when I'm teaching them, I'll hear them quoting Mark and Rob all the time.
I hear their voices in my head when I'm operating sometimes. Slow down, look at everything. I like to think that most people that have trained here at Wills have them kind of sitting on their shoulders when they're operating.
I think Rob's legacy is going to be that he just really is going to go down as one of those CPEC legends. His ability to remain poised at all times is just phenomenal and something that I think we all try and emulate. Mark, I think he really is going to stand out as an amazing surgical mentor. When you ask any resident who graduates who are the ones that have impacted you the most, Mark Bleacher is always on the top.
The artfulness that our physicians have in passing on the knowledge, the skill, and the compassion. Dr. Bailey and Bleacher have done such a magnificent job over the decades training so many ophthalmologists here, and they will pass it on to other generations.
When I look back on my career and all the things I've been able to accomplish, one of the things that gives me the greatest satisfaction is all the different surgeons I've been able to train and positively impact over all these years.
I hope people feel that I try to give the best possible care to my patients. I hope that I'm able to pass that on to residents, and it's nice to feel that you've made an impact and influenced their careers.
Rob and Mark take their place in an almost 200-year history of remarkable physicians and surgeons who have transformed the way medicine is practiced and who have preserved vision for generations of people around the world. And we're really proud to be on that team with them.